Hello there everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome back to more of the Persona 5 Royal playthrough. If you're wondering why I'm facing the camera today, that will be explained in a little bit. Anyway, last time, which was several weeks ago, we worked on strengthening more of our confidants, gathered 8 requests, and we managed to complete 4 out of the 8 requests. So in today's session, we're hopefully going to be completing the remaining requests that we have on our list. And we're also going to continue diving deeper and deeper into Mementos. So, with that out of the way, let's get back to it. After we pay a quick visit to the Velvet Room. Why? Because I was not 100% sure if we triggered a fusion alarm during the last session. And I figured I'd come back here just in case, and sure enough, I did. So, cool. Might as well take advantage while we can. So, first off, let's register any personas that we need to. Okay, that's a yes for you. How about you? Yes. Obviously. Sentinel. How about Anzu? That's a no. No. Pretty much the same sort of deal here. Alright, we're just going to register these 4. Now then, let's see if we can make anything new. And also apologies if my arm looks like it's disappearing. Just due to the power of the sun and the lighting I have. Yeah, it's kind of freaking out my green screen a bit.
This weapon will be stronger than normal.
Okay, so this particular persona can be transformed into a weapon, but there's no known wielder at this time, so unfortunately, even if you know which weapon this is for and whom, you cannot create the weapon in advance, which is rather unfortunate. But even so, still not the worst thing in the world, trust me. Let's see.
The resulting card may be different than usual.
You know what, maybe... You know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna turn you into an item. Why? Just because I feel like it. Then also I want to create a newer persona, so that way we can trigger ourselves a nice fusion accident. But before we do that, I am definitely gonna try to strengthen one of my other personas. As far as whom, though... Maybe I'll try you. No. No. Hell no. 1504 times 2. Still not very good when it comes to experience versus, Wow. Honestly, I really don't have much of anything that can really work. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's try fusing my result and see what we can come up with that isn't completely busted. And it looks like it's nothing. Alright, let's try something else. That might not be too bad. How about you, though? Wow, okay.
I see.
This could actually work.
Powerful persona.
And considering I can transfer pretty much all skills except for one, this might actually work out fairly well. And the stats aren't too bad either. So, let's see. Abilities are Hysterical Slap, Sidewall, and a nice healing ability. Okay, that works. Overall, not too bad. So, let's see. You know what, let's go with, let's try Relief Bloodline. What does it do again? Support skills by half. Okay, not too bad. Actually, no, let's try this instead. Obviously, when it comes to transferring abilities over, I really don't have a whole lot to transfer over, which kind of stinks, but oh well, it is what it is.
This could bestow an extraordinary power. Be reborn.
Alright, let's do it. There we go. Overall, not too bad when it comes to the levels and stats. This actually might work out, so let's do it. Oof. Well, not great when it comes to changing abilities. I was kind of hoping for an upgrade to a higher tier, but instead we got entirely different abilities, which can happen. Megalado is a pretty damn good ability, medium almighty damage to all foes. Expensive when it comes to AP, I mean, not AP, SP, but even so, not the worst thing in the world, trust me. So, as far as that, we also got Wind Amp, which, it's kind of mad as well, but whatever, not the biggest deal breaker. We can obviously replace these abilities if we so wish. So, here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and get rid of one of these abilities. As far as which one, I'm gonna get rid of this one. Null Confuse. Not really all that useful to me. Wind Wall, this can go in the bin. Cures all non-special ailments for all allies. This might actually be pretty good of an ability. But no, that's going in the bin. Alrighty. Well, that actually turned out pretty well. But as far as whether or not to sacrifice that particular persona, so that way we can boost one of our all-star stats.
Registration, yes?
Let's see. Let me compare the current stats. You know what? Let's go ahead and, actually, wait a minute. I was thinking for whatever reason this, might... Hang on. You know what? Yeah, let's register. For some reason I was thinking this particular persona was a part of the, Strength Confidant questline. But, no, I don't think it is. But even so, still a good idea to register it regardless if you made it already or not. So, just in case, you never know.
Well, it is what it is.
Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and strengthen this guy, maybe? Actually, I've already used the... Actually, no, I didn't. Although, when it comes to sacrificing a persona like this and having a fusion accident, it'll just raise the stats rather than the level. So, let's see.
You would settle for this?
This is how then let us begin.
Okay, let's just do that. And just what I wanted. Nice accident. Alright. And before we continue our way through Mementos, one thing I will definitely do is I will get my persona back out whom I just sacrificed, if I can remember which one it was.
Do you need something?
Alright, so while I'm doing this, I'll go ahead and explain what it is that's going on. So first off, if you follow me on Twitter, recently my TV went up not in flames or smoke or anything like that. It's having a bit of a problem. And when I say a problem, I honestly really mean a problem. So... Okay, first off I need to select the Lover's Arcana, because I think that's where the persona was from. Fortune, Hermit, Justice, Chariot, and here we go, Lovers.
This pursuit was loved and accepted. You left them already? What? It is time in...
Okay. All done with that. So, getting back to what I was saying earlier, my TV is currently experiencing problems. So, what I mean by this is my TV on the left-hand side of the screen, it is completely dim, while the other part of the TV is perfectly lit. So, left side is dim, while the right side is perfectly lit. So, that's a problem. So, as a result, I can't really play much of anything while the TV is doing this. I mean, I've tried a bunch of basic troubleshooting from changing power outlets, or more or less changing power strips, and it did not resolve the issue at all. I even tried directly connecting it to my wall socket, and unfortunately that did not fix the issue either. So, at wit's end, I decided to say, let's see what Samsung will say when it comes to repairability of my TV. Maybe we would be able to do something over the phone, maybe they can guide me through to do something to resolve the issue, and sadly nothing worked. So what happened at this point was, thankfully we were able to set up an appointment, and a technician is scheduled to come to my residence within the next couple of weeks here to take a look at the TV. So hopefully the repair will go absolutely flawlessly. The person who is coming, they are going to be coming on the 22nd of this month. So in other words, in about a week's time. Also, apologies for the white line that you may be seeing on your screen due to my webcam. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. It's stupid. So for the time being, how I'm playing this right now, or even playing any game for that particular matter, is what I'm doing here. Okay, looks like our next target is on this floor. Great, let's go after them. So anyway, back to what I was saying. What I'm doing here, for the time being, until I can get my TV fixed, is I'm using my second monitor. I'm using my second monitor's HDMI port to play any and all games. So, yeah, I'm basically down one monitor until further notice. I mean, I can still use the display port on my second monitor for other tasks, but if I want to play games, I do have to switch to the HDMI input. So, yeah, it is what it is. And it also comes with a pretty big consequence as well, which I'll get into in a minute. For now, we got another target to deal with. That's Kishi's shadow, right? God, he looks pig-headed. This guy abused his position at work, right? Harassing the people under him and all that. It's people like him who create awful workplace environments.
Yes.
Let's talk to him. Maybe we'll be able to change his ways. Who knows? Ah, you're my guy from Naruto. Ain't that cute? Seriously, I think it's the same voice actor. Ah, you guys are the Phantom Thieves. You look like you have some complaints from me. Indeed we do. Stealing credit for from your subordinates is one of the worst things you could do as a superior. That's my way of management. It's efficient. I give the orders and my underlings do all the work. It's a pretty easy job as long as the numbers go up. That idiot president won't say anything. If my underlings have a problem, they should just get promoted. But since I evaluate them... How did someone like you ever get promoted? If I were the president, you'd be fired. Shut up, kids. Your reasoning doesn't apply in the real world. If you don't get it, I'll teach you a lesson as your high and mighty ruler. No thanks, I'd rather not. Let's go. Yes, let us get to it. In business, circumstances shape results, and the results are all for the sake of the ruler. Me! Your coming here happens by circumstance, but the result that follows, they'll favor me. Oh really? I don't think so, buddy. Honestly, I do not. So when it comes to this guy and its weaknesses, I'm not 100% sure if it has any, but oh dear, poor Queen. Ow!
Queen's been brutalized. Come on, we're on your side.
No kidding! Let's try Bless. There we go, that's the weakness. Let's end it. Okay, apparently that didn't quite work out. But it looks like we got Queen back. So that's good to see. There we go. That ended it. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can fix this camera real quick. Maybe get rid of this stupid blob. Alright. Come on, you stupid curtain. Work with me here. Alright. The blob's still there, so I'm gonna have to make manual adjustments to my webcam. Never see fighting in this game. Hello, Supercolix, and welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. And yeah, we've been doing some Mementos requests for quite some time. Alright. Okay, that didn't quite work. Let me try something else. No, that doesn't work. Maybe brightness. No, that doesn't work either. Dang it, I'm trying to get rid of this stupid blob, but it looks like I'm gonna have to readjust the cropping on my damn webcam. Again, I wish the power of the sun wasn't so damn overpowering, you know? It's stupid. Okay, maybe the exposure is to blame. Yeah, it was. Okay. Okay, the blob is still kind of there. That's better, I guess, but I'm still darker than darkness within darkness. Alright, we're just gonna have to go with this. Also, apologies if I'm kind of fuzzy. What can I say? The power of the sun is just overpowering today. Alright. Job complete. Let's move on. Next stream will definitely be better for sure.
I'm a victim too.
My boss from a long time ago used to harass me. I thought it'd be fine if I did the same thing. You should have learned. You're completely right. What have I done to my precious subordinates? I made them take responsibility for my mistakes, sent them far away, messed up their lives. It's all my fault. All mine. How do you intend to take responsibility for all this? I'll read some business books. I'll try to do what I can to become an ideal boss. I want you to think carefully about what kind of boss you'd like to work for. Figure it out. No, I have not played any Sonic Boom games, if you're wondering. An amusement park book, guidebook? Even if you abused your subordinates, I guess your kids were real important to you. Well, that was definitely interesting. That went well. What should we do now? Keep exploring? How many targets left in this area? 2? Okay, then what's our next move? Let's keep going. Alright, let's get back into the previous discussion on what's going on with my damn TV and what I've been doing to try to compensate. So, what's been going on when it comes to gaming and stuff? I am using my second monitor to do gaming, like, whatsoever, like any sort of gaming. Thankfully, the HDMI port on my second monitor works most of the time. Occasionally, for like a fraction of a second, I do see like this weird green line that appears, but like I said, it's random and it only appears for like a second. Yeah, I heard that Rise of Lyric is really, really bad, so yeah, I'm definitely staying away from that. What's this? Something about the next area feels different from the ones before. Maybe this means we're close to our goal. I can sense our target somewhere in this area. Let's scour the floor for them.
I'll send you the...
Thanks, Futaba. Thanks for scanning and sending us the results. That's good to see. Alright. So, since I am technically playing on my second monitor, like I said, it does come with the caveat of being down one monitor until basically further notice. Until my TV gets repaired. Which, like I said, thankfully is going to be happening within the next couple of weeks here.
Now I'm even more charming.
Miracle Punch. Medium physical damage to one foe with high chance of a critical. Okay. Hell yeah. So, anyway, the funny thing about my second monitor, other than what I've already mentioned earlier, is the speakers that are built into this monitor are, well, let's just say they're shit.
On the tracks really does a number on my feet.
You mean tires, right?
So anyway, back to what I was saying. The speakers on my second monitor, well, they're kind of shit. Yeah, true. If they're really talking about Sonic Boom, they're more than likely talking about the TV show, which I hear that the TV show is really damn good. I haven't watched it myself, but I hear that it is criminally underrated, which, that's something. Babinga! Yeah. So, because of my speakers on my second monitor being kind of bad, they might be picked up on my microphone. So, what I plan on doing is I will be monitoring today's stream, and if the speakers do overpower my microphone, my commentary too badly to the point where they're just completely filtered out, if you know what I mean. So in other words, if they're just picked up by the microphone pretty badly. I mean, I do have a noise gate on the mic, but even so, if it's picked up too much, then I'll try to edit out the noise on the second monitor via post-editing when I post the YouTube version later. But even so, just saying. And like I said, the next few streams until I can get my TV repaired are going to be set up like this.
Oh.
So, that shadows the boss of the journalist Ouya. He looks so suspicious. Well, he is obstructing a news investigation to keep some incident hidden under the rug. People died in that incident. He should be ashamed to call himself a journalist.
What a jerk.
We'll have to make him see the truth. True that. Let's get started.
Yeah.
You! Are you that kid who was hanging around Ouya? Screw you guys, snooping around together where you shouldn't be. I'm going home. What'll happen if this draws negative attention to me from the higher-ups? Stop meddling around! What happened to journalism? Don't talk like you know, you child. You must not care about dying if you oppose me. Just obey those with power if you want to live. Oh, really? No thanks, I'd rather not. Why don't you put a sock in it, you whiny little git? As I push you down a pit. I'll teach you how society really operates, you brats. Oh, really? Well, we'll just see about that, my friend. So, as far as this guy's weaknesses and what I've managed to identify, it does have a weakness to wind, and apparently it has a big, shoot. It has a nullification when it comes to nuclear attacks, so that's something to keep in mind. There we go. And that's a wrap. Nice. Good old level up.
I didn't have a choice.
Damn it, damn it, damn it! What was I supposed to do? I can't oppose the higher-ups. It's easier not to rock the boat. Mass media is just another corporation, really. Passion for journalism won't pay the bills. It's useless. Just useless to chase after your ideals. What do I look at to read comments on the stream? Well, there is like a sort of a... I have a browser source attached to the stream layout, and I also have something known as a plugin that attaches to OBS Studio itself. So if you authenticate your Twitch channel with OBS Studio, then you'll be able to read the Twitch chat on the left-hand side or anywhere that you put the dock. So that's actually pretty neat. And honestly, I feel as though that is the best way for me to read the chat, especially when the text is really small. She's really incredible. No matter what people say to her, she'll never give up on finding the truth. I found her naive passion to be so annoying. It reminds me of all that pain I felt in the past. Back in the past, before I gave up, before my passion rotted away and my wife cheated on me. There we go. That should take care of that, and now Ouya should be free. Hanjo's shadow disappeared. I should go see Ouya. And no, we're not talking about the failed game console. Just saying. Impressive leadership. Well, what's next? Do you want to continue exploring? How many targets left in this area? 1. Okay, let's keep going. Move on. The next area awaits. The target is coming from the next area. Let's go check that out. Hell yeah, let's get moving. And we're already at the end of this area. Sweet.
Okay.
There it is. It's Jochi's shadow.
Indeed.
Judging from the smirkle on his face, it looks like he's scheming something awful. I heard he was threatening this old couple, trying to kick him out of their own movie theater. If we leave him alone, he may resort to violence. We can't let that happen. Let's go! Hell yeah. We need to stop this here and now. So you're the Phantom Thieves. I'm not sure what you'd want with me, though. More than you'll ever know, buddy. It seems like you're trying to use force to get people to leave their property. Land development is important. Getting rid of stubborn people in my way is part of the job. I'm not just playing around like you kids are doing. We're quite serious. We can't let those who cause problems for others to go unpunished. That includes people like you who use bullying tactics to get what they want. You're just pissy smiling kids acting big. You should have stopped playing hero back in preschool. Oh, believe me, there are plenty of heroes out there, including those who have passed to protect the freedoms of which we have. Just saying. I'll send any trash that stands against me to the bottom of the ocean. Now, give me that land! How about no, you crazy bastard? So, as far as any sort of weaknesses this thing has, it has none, but it has a strong resistance to fire and nullifies all curse abilities, so keep that in mind. So, it might be possible to inflict a status ailment on this guy, so let's see what we can do. Okay, that didn't work. Alright. Let's try freezing you again. That'll work. Oof. Well, that's not good.
Hey, are you okay?
Thanks, On. You the best. So anyway, now it's time to deal some nice big old technical damage. Burn, baby.
Oh, you did that with style.
There we go. Hell yeah. Finish it. Kinda. Technically, the person whom we're fighting is their shadow. Basically like their innermost demons, if you know what I mean. And that particular shadow turns into an enemy of which we see.
With this power,
Persona is kind of complicated, and so is Shin Megami Tensei as a whole. But if they don't give up the land, I'm gonna get fired. Please, isn't there some way I can have that movie theater? I can't answer that.
as I was saying,
Yeah, you should have tried talking to everyone in the shopping district nicely. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll give up, so please forgive me. I hope you'll consider the feelings of those who get things taken from them from now on.
I'm sorry.
I got it. I'll be honest with my superiors. I'll tell them that no one has any interest in leaving Youngen. Not just Youngen. You better make up for the awful things you've done elsewhere too. There we go. Another book. Okay. I'll gladly take it. Now then, on to the next area, which we've yet to explore altogether. It opened! Sweet, now we can keep moving. Just be careful, okay? The deeper we go, the stronger the enemies get. It's true, though. And before we head on off to our newly accessed area, let's go and fuse some more personas now, shall we?
Pursue rehabilitation.
Alright, first off, let's do some registrations. Okay.
You wish
Alright, guess we're just registering these two. I'm okay with that.
one of my favorite duties. This is its powered up form.
Now then, time for some itemification. Regenerate 2, that's actually a pretty good skill to have. Same with Vicious Strike. I'm gonna go with this.
Assume your new form.
Okay.
You're stopping? There is an alarm in effect. Today we will hang them more forcefully.
Alright, let's see here. I definitely want to try the strengthening a persona, but as far as which one, I'm going to see if I can strengthen this one.
Are you gonna shoot a little higher?
Let's see,
You would settle for this during an
4853, what are you? 4853, same thing. Gosh dang it.
You would settle for this during an alarm.
Same thing. 5266, that's interesting. So again, I'm not 100% sure what dictates how much experience a persona will gain during a execution or sacrificial execution or anything like that. But even so, I think the strength that you can get with it is pretty sweet. I think it also has to deal with the fact that the higher the confidant is with the sacrificial persona, the more experience you'll receive too. I'm not too sure. This actually might be useful. You know what? Let's go. Let's just go ahead and toss this. All right.
Alarm time! You're asking now? Prepare for the unexpected!
Okay, let's see. Perhaps an advanced fusion is in order. Let's see. Well, we can fuse bugs if we want. But it is level 49, and I feel like that's a bit too strong for our liking right now.
Fusion.
So let's fuse something else. Red Rider. Not to be confused with Red Rum. Red Rum. Red Rum. It's kind of appropriate considering the entire area is in red. Okay, I'll stop now.
You okay with this?
Wait, I already have that one.
Is this something you need?
No, it's not. How about results? Anything? No.
Choose wisely.
OG Izagami Picaro. That ain't too bad of a choice.
That's a pretty strong one.
Yeah, no, we're not going with that. Too strong right now. I mean, sure, I can technically fuse it and become the most powerful being in the universe, even though I already am, but, well, that would be too boring. And I don't want the game to be boring.
Do you really need this?
You know what, maybe we will go ahead and make ourselves Izagami Picaro. This is a persona born within one who held a fate outside of your tale of rebellion. However, that persona still bears the power of its original owner. It shall be a great help to you.
Choose which skills to inherit.
So, as far as its default trait, it has Godmaker. Increases the chance of triggering allies' persona traits. So, gimme. And let's go ahead and bring over basically every skill.
This should bestow great power indeed. This should bestow... Now, let us...
Okay. There we go. Hello, Izagami Picaro. Not to be confused with Izagami no Okomi Picaro. Totally different personas. Izagami Picaro is one of the personas included in the Legacy DLC pack. Not to be confused with the one from the Persona pack that you can purchase for like $5. Just saying. Oof. Well, that's not too good. Although this actually might be pretty useful. No physical. Well, I know what I'm replacing. Medium electric damage. That actually might be pretty good. Hell yeah. And there we go. Alrighty.
We're gonna strangle him. Always strive for more.
By the way, if you want to know what you can sacrifice when it comes to Izagami Picaro, he has the Growth 3 skill, which, yeah, it is pretty useful, but not the most useful thing around, in my honest opinion. Yeah, it does get better the more you do stuff. Especially when you're able to go into Mementos and do some grinding, do Mementos requests, and the fun really amps up when you enter a palace. And believe me, the next palace is going to be happening soon, within the next few in-game weeks.
Today we will hang them more
But we
forcefully.
do have some other things going on first and foremost.
This will arrive. Then let us begin.
As I've mentioned numerous times throughout this entire playthrough, there is a lot of downtime in between palaces. There's a lot that you can do, and if you watched any sort of speed run of this game, either OG Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal, a lot of people spend that time sleeping. I am not kidding. You can just return to LeBlanc and go to bed. You think Morgana is bad at telling you to go to bed repeatedly? Have you seen any speedrun of Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal? They take that to the literal extreme and make it their lifestyle. I'm just saying. Just so they can pass enough time to, well, progress through the game. And do it really damn quickly. I mean, hello, it's a speedrun after all. Okay. You know what, let's do an auto recover and let's get ready to move on to the next area. Oh man, this place just keeps getting creepier and creepier. That's a sign of how much more twisted this place is. I'm sure the shadows here are stronger too. Yeah, it looks like there are more enemies here than there were up above. Be careful, okay? By the way, during your first playthrough, even though I said that there is a lot of downtime in between palaces, during your first playthrough, that may not necessarily be the case, depending on how you take it. Like, if you run out of SP, it's best to get the hell out of the palace. That way you can buy some additional SP restoring items, or make some more SP restoring items, and just better prepare yourself for the next visit. And for some people, they may actually cut it kind of close when it comes to timing of finishing the palace and the deadline. So that's something to keep in mind. Especially if you're playing on a very high difficulty as you start your first playthrough. When you first start your playthrough, I would highly recommend playing on normal difficulty, just so you can get a feel for everything and just play through the game at your own pace. Once you finish your first playthrough and start a New Game Plus run, then feel free to crank the difficulty up. Hard mode is a good choice for a second playthrough, same with Merciless. Decrease attack for all foes for 3 turns. Okay then, let's go with that. Medium amount of HP to all allies. There we go.
There's the platform.
Alrighty, cool. That was easy enough. Okay. Excuse me. By the way, if you want to know what the world record is currently at this point in time for Persona 5 Royal specifically, the current world record for hard true ending, which is the only category that's on the speedrun.com leaderboards, is, I think, just over 14 and a half hours. And it was only just lowered recently to around that point. Previously, it was just under 15 hours. So, for those who are wondering, like, what is the most extreme speedrun out there that doesn't involve pulling your freaking hair out, or spending 360 plus hours waiting for an item to spawn, well, this is the game. And if it's not this one, then it's probably something along the lines of Final Fantasy X. Just saying.
This is what I...
Thanks, Futaba. Alright, let's see what we got. Not too complex of a floor. So, that's pretty good.
Show me that move sometime.
Okay. Alright, what do we got over here? Pretty much nothing. Except you. Free XP.
Tool for our mission.
Like I said, when it comes to level grinding in this game, having Ryuji's insta-kill is a godsend. but only in Persona 5 Royal.
Sometimes when you're in Mementos, you can hear someone crying somewhere.
Damn it, Mona. I don't want to know about that crap.
Okay. Moving on. I know it seems kind of weird how we're just running around trying to plow through everyone who stands in our way, but trust me, the reason why I'm doing it is not necessarily to be over-prepared, which, yeah, that is helpful, especially for later on in the game, but even so, just saying. Hey, there aren't any dangerous enemies here. Seems like a good place to rest. Huh, another waiting room. Didn't this one show up quicker than the last one we saw? Oh, this is great! I've been waiting to take a break, or wanting to take a break.
Alright, let's rest for a few.
There's really no need to rest, but still not a bad idea to save progress here. Always try to save progress whenever possible, whenever you're given the opportunity. Just saying. Ugh. Excuse me. I can sense our target somewhere in this area. Cool. Well, that was cool to see. Our next target is now ready for the picking. Also, rare shadow. What we got? Looks like a stone slab. It's the Stone of Scone. Its weakness is fire. So having on in the party or having any fire-based attacks is very, very handy. Just saying.
Persona, you're mine.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
There we go. Ooh, stock is full. Who to replace? That's a good question. You know what? I'm gonna replace Anzu.
Now, let's continue. You've got a new mask, Joker.
Well, it's not really a new mask. It's one that I've had before. But still. Anything new, I guess, is fine with me. And whenever you're fusing a rare demonized persona like that with anyone, you'll get some additional bonus experience. Also sweet. Nice, Futaba received her first major support ability, which I'll go over in just a second. Looking at her ability, she just received sub-cover HP. Restores 10% HP to backup party members after battle, which that is pretty handy to have. And as she gets stronger, her support abilities get even better. And what's really interesting, from what I've been told in the previous session, apparently her abilities get even stronger the more you progress her confidant quest line. So that's actually pretty damn cool. So if you thought Futaba was great before, she's even better now in Royal. Just saying. Also, apparently this shadow was around my level. Alright then.
Won't use bless attacks. Try something else.
Okay, so these things...
Scared one? Psycho Kinesis would be perfect now.
Ooh, nice crit! Love it!
Use opportunity. This is your chance.
Goodbye.
We all did great, huh? Just like I thought.
Nice.
Okay.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Okay. Oh look, here's our target. Coolio. I'll check that out in a minute. For now, we got some more enemies to plow down. Man, I love doing that. So much fun. And it's even more fun when you're playing some other music like Slayer or something in the background while you're grinding levels and shit. That's when the fun really starts to amp up.
Oh.
So, that's Nijima's shadow. He looks so pathetic. He's cheating in a video game, right? Yeah, he's a cheater. It's not something an adult should be doing.
Yeah.
Let's go! And this is gonna be rather fun and peculiar at the same time. This is the only Mementos request in the entire game that is somewhat fully voiced. I am not kidding. And that happens after the initial dialogue. So, let's get moving. It's useless! In the Gunabout world, no one can defeat me! Cheating? I don't know what you're talking about. The winners are the ones who are right. It's the winners who decides what justice is. And what greater winner is there than me? I'm the god of the Gunabout world. I am the god of the Gunabout world. I am invincible. No one can ever hope to defeat me. No matter how many come against me, no one can ever wound me. Funny how he has those words specifically highlighted in red. You'll see what I mean. And yes, that is a cheetah in a leotard. I don't know what to say to that. No comment. Psh, idiot, let's get him!
I'm strong. I'm the most powerful. Hey, no matter what you throw my way, you won't put a scratch on me.
Oh, really? We'll just see about that. Wait, what? Well, that's definitely not good.
Boss, you gotta aim! Come on, Queen!
Yeah, no matter what we do, we cannot land a single move. Whether it be a persona ability or a physical attack, it does not matter. After so many turns pass, the battle will automatically end. I'm just saying, it ain't fun for anyone.
Boss, you gotta aim! Come on, Queen!
So if you want to get through this quickly, just rush.
Boss, you gotta aim!
I told you it's useless. There's no way you can win against me.
Look at him, acting all smug because of his cheese. We can't do anything to him at this rate, though. Let's retreat for now and rethink our approach.
Not a bad idea, since we can't even do anything. What the heck was that? Our attacks did nothing to him. Yes, unfortunately it appears we do not have even a chance of victory. Yo, Morgana, ain't there anything we can do? I'm not sure. As I've already mentioned, the metaverse is a place where people's cognitions materialize. Even I can't predict what will happen in here. Damn it! If only we could figure out what his ability is. He's cheating, obviously. That's exactly right. So we'll need to figure out a way to break through his cheat. That's fine, but let's do it somewhere else. It's not exactly what I call safe here. We should talk more where there aren't any shadows. We can make it our homework then. Let us think more on this topic after we return to reality. Okay.
I'm very sorry.
I hope it doesn't add too much more work to your plate. Homework, eh? I guess that works. Anyway, let's get going. So, after this point, we are kicked to the very beginning of Mementos, which is rather unfortunate considering that we still have a long way to go when it comes to progressing through here. But, even so, we can still fast travel back to where we previously were. And I believe that that particular Mementos request is the only one left that we have to take care of. And, like I've mentioned before, this is infamous because you cannot complete this on your first trip. And it's the only one in the entire game that has this stipulation. All other requests can be completed on your first go if you know what you're doing. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. This is where that horrible cheater was. We'll need some kind of plan if we want to take him down. It's true, though. So for the time being, we are going to have to leave him behind and just ignore him. We're going to ignore him until we're able to finally figure out a way to take him down and bypass his cheats. So think of it this way. You know how Call of Duty Vanguard is advertising this new Ricochet anti-cheat that is currently implemented in the game, and it's soon going to be implemented into Warzone? Well, think of it this way. This cheater is basically every cheater incarnate in every Call of Duty game released in the past couple of years. And most of these cheaters are on PC. Just saying, not trying to throw any shade towards legitimate players who do play on PC, but even so, just saying, this cheater in this game is like every cheater whom you might have encountered. Aimbots, wall hacks, Zims. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically a USB dongle device that makes it so you trick a game console or PC thinking that you're using a controller when you're actually using something else. So in other words, you're cheating the system. It can be used for good, don't get me wrong, but a lot of times it's used for nefarious purposes because it can also implement macros. And if you don't know what macros are, they're basically like specific commands to input certain button combinations or just buttons in general, or certain programmable functionalities, if you know what I mean, such as anti-recoil, super snap aiming. There are a lot of different macros out there. A lot of them are nefarious when used in the wrong way, but they can be useful for other purposes, such as training. But even so, just saying, a lot of times it's used for nefarious purposes. So, where are we right now? This is the 6th area on this floor, but counting the entire palace, it's the 33rd one. 33 areas? I'm starting to feel like I feel kind of overwhelmed. Just how big is this place? Who knows? This whole place, its overall structure, it's all a mystery. Oh well. Just hang in there. Sure thing. And believe me, we haven't even reached the deepest floors yet. That's not happening until later in the game. And when we get to that point, that's when things really start to amp up in both difficulty as well as fun. Just an FYI. Okay.
The platform.
Must be an enemy around our level. Okay. That's usually what happens if you run into an enemy and it doesn't get insta-killed right away. Nice. Froze his ass.
Can we really do this?
Oh dear. Thank you, Queen, for actually cooperating.
You don't have any. Don't use bless attacks.
Okay. Unfortunately, since Queen is inflicted with a fear status ailment, she's likely to run like that. God damn it!
Food for your stuff won't work. Just use something else.
Alright, let's try this. Goodbye. Thankfully, I think if a party member does run, they do automatically get added back into the active party once the battle is over.
Alright.
Yeah, see?
Let's continue on.
Exactly what I thought. If they do run, don't worry. You can always get them right back into your party once everything is said and done. What's more is, if you are in the middle of a tough battle and your party members do run away, if you happen to have Hifune's Confidant ability to switch out party members during Joker's turn, then you'll You'll be able to switch out any party members that ran for their lives. Just saying. So if something does go wrong, then you can use the opportunity to correct the mistake, or correct the wrong, if you know what I mean. Wow, I missed pretty much every shot except for one. Whatever, screw you.
On to the next trial.
Okay.
All right.
So you may be wondering, since we can't really deal with this last Mementos request, what are we going to do now? Well, the answer is pretty obvious. We're going to keep going into the deeper part of Mementos and keep going until we reach the bottom. Or as far as we can possibly go. And as I've mentioned previously, the deeper you go into Mementos, the more difficult it becomes. So in other words, the deeper you go, the more difficult enemies you may encounter. Even with the insta-kill ability, there's still a chance you may not necessarily insta-kill every single enemy. As seen there. So even if that is the case, it's really not that big of a deal. It just means more experience in the long run. There we go.
You can go for its weak spot. Nice. Joker took it out.
Goodbye.
All right, Joker. Now, let's continue, okay? Let's move on.
Okay.
Let's keep moving. Still got a ways to go when it comes to navigating through this place.
Probably head down from here.
Let's see. Dead end. Anything else? Well, yeah, there is. As I've mentioned numerous times before, it's best to explore every corner of any given floor within Mementos. That way you can gather additional items, open up more chests, and also grind any additional enemies that happen to cross your unfortunate path of death. You never know. You never know what can happen in this game. Sometimes you may run into an enemy that may get a lucky hit on you and completely wipe your ass out. And you definitely don't want that to happen. There we go. Hey, is this a waiting room? There's two of them here. Either way, I'm glad we can take a breather. Let's not miss the opportunity.
All right.
Let's do it.
Man, I needed that drink so much, you have no idea. My throat felt kind of scratchy. Still does, but still. According to my research, we don't have many more areas left. This is the home stretch. Alright, we can't be losing our nerves now. We're going in. Oh, hey, Jose. How you doing, buddy?
This is what I said.
Well, it's good to see that Jose is here. We definitely have a lot of flowers to exchange, and we're going to be gathering even more by the time we're done with this floor. Also, I am aware that a fusion alarm did go off not that long ago, but still, I want to get as much stuff as I can done. Just saying.
Won't use blessed attacks. Try
Nice! Double freeze! I like it.
You know their weak points now. Pass the baton. I'll get them.
Goodbye.
You got them all. Let's continue.
By the way, if the battle pauses temporarily like that, it usually means that additional enemy reinforcements may show up in the battle.
Noobs and let's go.
But sometimes the game will just do that and just give you a false sense of fear, if you know what I mean. It's kind of weird, but I think if you install this game onto an SSD, like a 2.5-inch SSD, or if you're playing this game via backwards compatibility on PlayStation 5, if you're lucky to own one of those, which seriously, It's like if you get your hands on the console, you might as well go play the lottery. Like, buy yourself a lottery ticket. Just saying. Because you're the luckiest person alive.
I see ahead with this darkness.
You only need my light to illuminate the darkness.
That's great.
Good job, you collected all the stamps. Congratulations. And with that, the game is over. I'd appreciate it if you kept bringing me flowers, though. You're not going to stop coming to see me now, are you, mister? I always look forward to seeing you again. Oh, that's right. I was able to go to a new area, so I went around and picked up some stuff. If you trade any flowers you found on the stuff, I'd be so happy. Okay, sure. What do you got? Ooh, new items like Stamina Kit L and Chewing Souls. These are freaking godsends of an item. Not the most useful items around, don't get me wrong, but still, items like this you can only get like one per trip into Mementos. It's dumb, I know, but unfortunately it is what it is. You can also buy incenses here if you so wish. But at this point in the game, you might as well just save your stuff. And just buy some other things, like this, a model gun, and a black robe if you happen to have enough flowers on you. But we run into each other again soon. Alright, on to Area 10.
This area's chock full of strong enemies. If you're gonna go exploring, don't do anything stupid.
Thanks, Futaba. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. So in other words, on this floor, not necessarily because of the floor itself, but just due to the RNG, and it decided to change the cognition in the entire area, a lot of stronger and rarer enemies are going to be showing up here, so...
Is that a rare one? Don't let it get away!
Alright, let's get to it. There we go. Time to finish it. There we go. All done.
All right. Easier than cleaning my brushes.
Admittingly, yes, that was a really easy fight. That's typically how it goes. Ooh. Nice. That's actually pretty good. By the way, when it comes to farming super powerful shadows like this on a floor like this, it is very handy for experience grinding. If you get a floor like this, consider yourself lucky. These kinds of floors do not come around all that often. So use it as an opportunity to really try to grind as many levels as you can. Also, wind boost. This is a must-have for Morgana. Just saying. Let's see. Go ahead and get rid of that.
My persona is
Heat Wave. Heavy physical damage to all foes. Nice. Alright, let's keep on moving. Who's next on the chopping block? Oh, it's you. Lol.
Show me that move sometime.
Okay, that was actually pretty good. Nuke Break. Honestly, these break skills are not really all that useful. I mean, yeah, they help with breaking a resistance to that particular...
See a damn thing. I'm no good with dark stuff.
Look alive! The Phantom Thieves live in the darkness.
Who do you think we are, Batman? Lol. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that we've only been going on for an hour and 15 minutes at this point when it comes to just doing stuff all around Mementos. What's kind of hilarious is that depending on what you're doing and how you go about doing it, You can spend a lot of time in Mementos just by doing simple things like grinding levels, getting money, all kinds of stuff, really. Regardless of how you spend your time in here, it is well worth it in the end. Huh? It feels different down here. What is it? I'm sure what we're seeking is close. We're almost there. Oh, hi, Jose. Good to see you again.
I'll send you the results.
Okay, what do we got? Not too complex of a floor. And again, we can see Jose again anytime if we so wish. But really, it's not such a good idea right now considering our flower count is not really all that high. By the way, the items of which Jose has on offer right now, they're nothing in comparison to his endgame items. Which, let me tell you folks, they're expensive as all hell, but they are so worth it. And if you're working on grinding cash and levels...
Donating blood quite often lately. I suppose I have a new hobby.
Dude, you started out looking pale. Isn't that kind of dangerous?
Okay,
Step forward.
nice. Alrighty. Here we are. We finally reached the end of this new area. There it is, that wall. Let's check it out, Joker. It doesn't look like it's going to open. Guess this wall's a no-go unless we can get more people to accept us. Hey, can't you just use your oracle power or whatever to do something about it? Probably not. I'm not some kind of god, you know. Speaking of gods, have you heard of the god who performed a lewd dance to open a sealed rock door? I think I see what you're getting at. Go for it, Skull! I'm out of here. That's actually kind of funny, not gonna lie. Alright. Well, here we are. We're finally done with exploring Mementos for today.
Do you need something?
And before we go, let's go ahead and reap in the spoils of war by making ourselves some more personas for sacrificial pawns.
Pursue rehabilitation.
But first, registration. Hang on, Red Rider. You know what, that works. As does that. I'm pretty much registering just about everyone except for one persona, which is... it's pretty rare.
Always strive for more.
Let's see... what can we make today?
The resulting card may be different.
Is this the result you desire?
Hang on. I'm not gonna do that.
One of my favorites. Choose wisely.
Let's see, can we make any sort of powerful personas right now other than ones that want to break the earth?
You okay with this?
This looks rather peculiar. Although, creating something like that, is that really such a good idea right now? It probably is. Then again, it probably isn't. I'll hold off on that for a little bit and see what else we can make.
Is this something you need?
No,
You really need this.
and no. How about results? Let's see what we can get. No, everyone's just too damn beefy.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
That's honestly not too bad when it comes to levels. The level difference between that particular persona and Joker. Okay, maybe we'll just go with this. It's only weak against Psychokinesis, which, that ain't too bad.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Let's see, its default trait is Mouth of Savoring. Increases amount of SP restored to self by 50%, which is excellent. Hell yeah, gimme. Alright, what to bring over? Definitely this. Light, yes. Yes. Let's see. I definitely want to bring over one of these status inflicting abilities. You know what, let's go with Dazzler. Think? Yes, we're going to go with that. And I'm going to bring over Fire Amp.
This should bestow great power indeed. Well, well.
Alright, let's see how this turns out. Gotta love that double-headed rainbow snake-like creature. Am I right? Alright, let's see if any abilities are going to be replaced. And ones that I want to replace. Ooh, actually, this sounds pretty good. Let's do it. Oh yeah, that's a lot nicer. Heavy fire damage to all foes and Fire Amp. So, even better! That's what I'm talking about. So, Revolution is a pretty unique ability. It increases the chance of criticals for all for 3 turns. This is actually pretty handy if you know how to use it right. Let's see. Maybe I'll pass up on Revolution because, yeah, it is nice, but it's not a guaranteed crit. So let's just go ahead and get rid of this. Electric Break, goodbye. There we go. Alright. Let's get to see.
Today we will hang them more forcefully.
As far as who to strengthen. You know what? Let's go with you.
Shoot for the stars!
That's actually pretty good experience value.
Is this the power? This may be somewhat grisly.
And there we go. That was a success. Just what I wanted. There we go. There we go. Tetra Break really isn't all that good, all things considered, so let's toss this in the bin. No. No. Okay. Now then. Time for the slaughter of someone else entirely. And I'm gonna sacrifice Anubis.
This is how then let us begin.
There we go. Got the accident just as I hoped.
Well now, a most unexpected turn of events.
Okay. Good to see when it comes to progression. The stats actually went up pretty considerably. Not the most, but still pretty nice. Still got a lot of work to do when it comes to grinding stats on personas, but still. What's wrong? Do you want to pull out of here? Yeah, let's return to the real world. We're done here. We're done here for now. We'll be back again later. As far as how later exactly? Probably not for quite some time. But still.
Hey,
Futaba mentioned you guys are going on a school trip later this week. I'm not giving you any money, okay? And don't worry about giving me a souvenir or anything like that. What do we do about that cheater? Ain't we screwed if our attacks can't do anything? He is invincible at his game, so he's invincible in Mementos as well. Then how about we just beat him at the same game of his? Oh, but he'll just cheat. How about we ask for help from a skilled player? Supposedly there's an insanely good gamer they call the King somewhere in the city. I've seen all over the forums how he managed to beat this cheater himself with orthodox methods. For real? Where can we find him? I checked his account from the official server, but I couldn't pinpoint what arcade he goes to, sorry. But if he's really that famous, wouldn't it be easy to find him? That's true. Okay, we should gather intel on the king at the arcades around the city. I didn't know someone could get famous just by being good at a video game. In any case, we might be able to complete the request if we can find this king.
Let's get them.
With his help, we'll crush that cheating jerk for sure. And no, we're not talking about King from the 7 Deadly Sins, as cool as that may be. Especially considering that Max Middleman, aka the person who voices Ryuji in the English dub of this game, also voices King in that anime. Pretty funny. Small world, am I right? Alright, let's get ourselves a nice massage. That way we can actually go out and do some stuff. Also, speaking of Kawakami, I think we can actually hang out with her and just tell her the good news. Same with Ouya, apparently. Okay. Speaking of Kawakami, I know what I'm definitely going to be doing here. Looks like we got some leftover curry, so we're going to ask Kawakami to make us some curry and hang out with Ouya.
Yep.
Ouya!
Hi.
Okay.
Oh, honey.
You sure come here a lot. I don't really mind it, but keep yourself in check, okay?
Hey.
Oh, there you are. So you won't believe how weird the chief's been acting. Sit down so I can give you the details. Alright, let's do it.
Lala-chan, I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back.
Now, take a seat. So, the chief reduced my quota, and he's even apologized to me. He said he's been concerned for my health, which is actually kinda creepy now that I think about it. Anyway, that's not all. He said he's letting me reopen my investigation into what happened with Kaio. He told me he wants me to do everything I can to pursue the truth. I think he was serious. I wonder what happened to make him change so suddenly. He reflected on his actions. What? Just out of the blue? The whole thing's too convenient. It seems a little fishy, you know. I mean, you asked me for the chief's name the other day, right? Did I? Can't remember. Why are you giving him such a hard time? Aren't you gonna tell him the other good news? I know where Kaio is. Really? Well, this is interesting. That was a part of the chief's apology to me. Apparently he did some investigating of his own. So he followed up on my journalist friend's source, and it turns out she really is alive after all. I'm glad to hear it. This is incredible news. So, where is she? A mental hospital. Whoa. Oh dear, that's not good. That explains why she hasn't been able to contact me this whole time. I really want to go see her, but to be honest, I'm afraid. I'm afraid to know the truth. Not just about Kaio's current state, but about what happened to her that night too. It's not like you. I know. Honestly, I shouldn't be afraid to face the truth I've been chasing for so long, but I am. I won't let that stop me, though. I'll do this. I'm going to go see her. No matter what happens, I need to see this through to the end. Otherwise, I wouldn't be Ichigo Oya, journalist extraordinaire. I'm really glad I talked to you about this. I never would have made up my mind without your help. You know, you're way more than just some high school kid. You're almost like my guidance counselor. Speaking of guidance counselor, I know of a really good one who can really change your outlook and literally change your entire world. More of this at 11. Like if you got it. Also, please don't spoil it for others. Alright, moving on. Oh, by the way, everything with the chief worked out okay, but the higher-ups are still keeping an eye on me. So I'll need you to keep the juicy tidbits coming. I can't stop writing about the Phantom Thieves now. Alright, let's see what you have for me today. Oh, believe me, I got a lot to tell. I enthralled Ouya with my stories about the Phantom Thieves. I feel like my charm has increased. Coolio. Again, not that I need it. I can't wait for next time. Same here. Hiya, you good to talk? Thanks for pushing me to go see Kaio. I'm a journalist. From now on, I'm always gonna chase the truth. Good luck. Thanks. You really are a weird kid, you know that? Whenever I tell you I get this... Whenever I talk to you, I get this heightened sense of duty for some reason. I'll come back with some awesome stories, so let's meet up again. Okay, I'm gonna hang up. Gotta pack for my big trip. See you. Later, Ouya, and good luck to you. Hopefully, things will work out between you and your friend.
Hi.
Thank you for the curry. Alright, I'll see you later. Alright, on to the next in-game day. Finally, after an hour and a half. Plus 3 minutes.
I wonder how much longer this heat will continue. It's exhausting. You know the rankings that are popular nowadays? Are you interested in them too?
Not at all, really.
You're not interested. Are you the type to go against the trend? Did you know my name is listed too? It's apparently due to my recent disapproval of the group. Before I knew it, I turned into a bona fide villain. Still, I thought that if I became a target, I could figure out their methods. The idea was appealing when I thought about it. Of course, there's no guarantee I'd be safe. You should check out the list sometime. Well, talking anymore will make us late. See you later.
Later, Kishi. Still, he does have a bit of a point.
It's all over the news.
Anyway, check out this Phantom Thieves chocolate waffler. I saw it in Shibuya and I couldn't help myself. It comes with a sticker, right? There's so much Phantom Thieves merchandise all of a sudden. Although, if you ask me, Phantom Thieves isn't a very cool name. I don't know. I like it. It's so mysterious. You think it's a bad idea to post my own name to the fan site to get a change of heart? I just want to meet the Phantom Thieves. Who knows, they may be closer than you really realize. Just saying. You never know.
Okay, let's get started.
The school trip's tomorrow, huh? I always got so excited the night before my trips. You leave tomorrow, right? It'll take 6 or 7 hours to get to Hawaii, so it'll be morning when you arrive. Oh yeah, watch out for that jet lag. Hawaii's time is 19 hours behind Japan's time zone, which means you'll get there on the morning of the 7th. You're leaving at night, but arriving in the morning of the 7th. That means that might be quite a shock to your systems. Jet lag is one thing, but our perception of time itself can become distorted sometimes. Have you ever looked at your watch and felt like the second hand stopped for longer than a second?
How about...
Say, Kazooie-kun. Do you know the name of the phenomenon where the second hand looks like it stopped moving? That would be... Chronostasis.
This is it. Right.
Yeah, that's correct.
You see...
When the person changes their viewpoint, there's a moment of time that goes unaccounted for in their mind. In order to fill that blank, the brain experiences a fictional moment. That's where this phenomenon comes from. The human brain really is incredible, right? It can make you feel like time has stopped. It's kind of funny because it's actually true.
Nice going.
There we go. Oh, but my time's already up.
Well...
I want to hear all of your stories when you get back, okay? Have fun. You're going to Hawaii tomorrow, huh? Don't worry about the house. Well, me and Futaba can hold down the fort. Okay. I'm counting on you two. Oh yeah, this time tomorrow we're going to be in Hawaii. I can't wait. It should be fun. I'm so pumped. Ryuji, you know you're not leaving until tomorrow night, right? Wait, for real? Enough of the chit-chat. You should be concentrating on class. I don't care about that after what I just heard. I'm totally out of motivation to work. Sounds like business as usual. Well, time to research sightseeing spots in Hawaii. You got over that pretty damn fast. Oh yeah. Oh yeah? Are there any famous places in Los Angeles? Hollywood. It has a vibrant art scene as well. I expect the trip will prove quite stimulating. I don't hold a candle to Hawaii's beaches, though. There are a multitude of fabulous beaches near Los Angeles as well, you know. And it's not just there, but there's also several beaches in Maine that are really, really good. One is also that has a strong reminder of Ocean City, Maryland, which was a beach I used to go to fairly often. So, yeah, there are beaches everywhere you go. Huh, it's close to the ocean. Do you know where LA is? Well, it's the capital of America, so in the middle of somewhere? No. The capital of America is technically Washington, D.C. And that is smack dab in the middle of the state of Maryland. What about Hawaii? Don't know. Some ocean, I guess. That's hilarious. You're hopeless. How long are you going to keep this up? Come on, can't you guys be more mature about this? You do have a point, Mona. But still, going someplace new like that is really exciting. I know you guys are excited for the trip, but you're getting a little carried away. I want to see you for a clinical trial. Just kidding, we're done with those. But this is important. Could you stop by? Well, we can max out Takemi's confidant now if we so wish, which is what we're going to do. But before we do... technically speaking, it looks like we can work with Dr. Maruki as well. The question is, do we hang out with the doctor or hang out with Maruki? Because I do know that I need to work on Maruki's confidant for sure. And I think around this time is when you can technically speak to him, but you can't raise his confidant yet. So let's get the special bond reading and see what Dr. Maruki has to say. If I can hang out with him and raise his confidant up to 6, that will be kind of interesting because from what I've read online, you can't progress Dr. Maruki's confidant questline until towards the end of September, like September 26th, if I recall correctly, which is several in-game weeks from now. So let's take a look at the calendar. Yeah, so around here is when you can progress it up to rank 6, from what I've read. But if the game is saying I can hang out with Maruki now and raise his confidant, that's going to be something else. So let's head off to the practice building and see what he has to say. Hey, good work today. It's already autumn. You'd expect it to get a little less hot, huh?
Yes.
Thanks to you, my research has been going so well. Really, you've been such a huge help, Kazooie-kun.
I'm sorry.
All this progress in my research has me really busy, so our deal might have to wait for now. I'll definitely want to talk later when I've got some more time. So, yeah, as I thought. Like I said, you cannot progress Dr. Maruki's confidant beyond rank 5 until roughly the end of September. So, that is something you need to keep in mind. Getting it up to rank 5 earlier is honestly a really damn good idea. And speaking of confidants, we can actually start one right now, I think. But it doesn't appear to be available. But then again, maybe it's a good idea to hang out and see what... Screw it. We're not going to worry about that right now. Let's hang out with the good old doctor.
Hey.
The evening has been getting colder. It's easy to get sick in the in-between period as the season change, so be careful. You came because you saw my messages, right? There's no need for a clinical trial. You came at the perfect time. Come in. Let's hang out.
Hey.
The girl that I've been treating is coming in soon. I want you to see how she is doing.
Hey, Doctor. Does it matter who likes someone first?
What are you talking about?
There's a boy I like, but my friend told me that I have to let her have him because she liked him first.
Oh, that's not true.
Really? Then why did she say that?
Likely because she's jealous of you. Just be careful because it might result in pandemonium.
Pandemonium?
That girl's gotten a lot better. So much so, in fact, that now she's gossiping. She even comes in on days she doesn't have to. It appears she's nearly fully recovered. Which reminds me, the new medicine will be completed soon. Your data has been extremely helpful due to your generic body type and bland health history. You've been a splendid guinea pig. I mean, participant. So, thanks again.
You're welcome. Happy to help.
By the way, how have I been doing? Have I been helpful? For your escapades with the Phantom Thieves, I mean.
What? How do you know that?
You and I both know that you were lying about needing to prepare for the entrance exams. I visited Oyamata in jail. A swing of fortunes like that could have only come at the hands of the Phantom Thieves. And to have it happen when it did, isn't the only logical conclusion to think that it's you?
I wonder...
Well, I don't care. The point is that without you, I wouldn't have been able to complete my mission. I would have never finished the new medicine while I was being deceived by Oyamata, and I would have never met any of the townspeople. I bet the Phantom Thieves save people in need, Just like doctors do, huh?
Yeah.
So, I'll go out on a limb for you. I'll have even more powerful medicine ready for you. I trust that you'll use them appropriately.
Of course. Feel a strong bond with Takemi. That's good to see.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of death, granting thee infinite power.
Here we go, folks. The Death Confidant is now fully maxed and complete. As a result of the final ability, we get ourselves an ability that I cannot even pronounce for the life of me. So here goes. Resuscitation? Whatever. Increases the selection of revival items at the clinic, granting you some of the best items in the entire game. No SP restoring items, but still very handy to have, but are expensive AF.
Alright.
And for maxing out her quest line, now we have access to Alice, the most powerful persona in the Death Arcana. Also, hello, Taz Gaming. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, true. It's kind of interesting to think about due to the nature of the Arcana and just the nature of the person in general. Like, who is associated with it.
I'm not gonna give them to you for free, though. So you better make some money in the name of justice. Now go. Take care.
Thanks. You too. We will be praying. We'll be parting ways tomorrow. I pray both trips go safely. Thank you. Take care of yourself, Yusuke. Yeah, that is true. It depends on how it's interpreted. Death can also lead to rebirth, or it could mean the passing of someone. It really depends on how you look at it. Anyway, back to the game, and Futaba will be relying on you for the analysis. Leave it to me. Just let us know if anything comes up, okay? A-okay. Then off we go. Look after Morgana for us. Have a nice trip. You guys are still talking about that trip. Indeed we are. You need something? Everything's fine. You don't need to worry about me. Your school trip's tomorrow, right? You don't need to worry about us. It's true, though. And it looks like we can't really go anywhere, considering that you're leaving tomorrow for your school trip, aren't ya? Hurry and go to sleep already. So yeah, this evening for this in-game day, you can't really do much of anything at all, which is unfortunate. You can even make infiltration tools by yourself now. It's nothing, just go to sleep. Don't do anything that would tire you out. After all, starting tomorrow, we got a lot of work ahead of us. It's true. Hey, never mind. Have fun on your trip. What's on your mind, Mona? Seriously, you look so down, so depressed. You've been this way ever since Futaba ever since Futaba joined us. What's on your mind? Seriously, talk to us. I'm more than willing to lend an ear. I suppose this is nothing to worry about right now. It probably won't come back and bite us in the ass later and lead into the worst arc in the entire game. Am I right? Whatever. Let's go to sleep.
You're taking off, huh? Don't go cutting loose just because I'm not there to keep an eye on you.
Sure thing.
I'll look after Futaba and the cat while you're gone. You owe me one.
Sure that. Heading out.
We'll talk more about our next job once you get back.
I can't wait.
Good.
Eesh, what's up his ass? Well, I'm pretty sure it's a lot more than anyone will ever expect.
I'm so sleepy.
It'll take over 6 hours to get there, so why not sleep on the plane?
I'll do that.
Oh, it's almost time to check in.
Looks like it's gonna take off on time. I feel like a lot of flights headed to America tend to run late or get canceled. Is it just me, or is Ryuji not here yet?
Ah.
Hello.
I wasn't expecting to make a mad dash like this.
Coming late even on a day like this?
That's all you're bringing?
Well, it's only 4 nights, right? Ain't it enough?
You're underpacked. Just saying.
Really? You guys are just freaking out over this.
Well, I guess it's better than bringing too many useless things.
Fair enough.
Hey guys, they want us to gather near the boarding gate soon.
Okay. Thanks, Mishima.
Let's take a group shot before we take off.
Ooh, sounds good. You be our cameraman, okay?
Sure.
Let me join in too.
Of course.
You too, Makoto.
All right.
Alright. Here goes.
Where am I supposed to look?
Let me see. Let me see.
That's a nice picture. Ryuji, you got some crap in your eyes.
What? Holy shit, she's right.
How could you tell, Futaba?
You surprised? I snuck an app on Banjo's phone. I can see all I want through his camera. You're looking now, right, Banjo? I did not mean to do that. Whoops.
Nasty trick.
I'm so glad she's not an enemy of ours.
Hello, Red Imposter. That's funny. Also, this is not Among Us. This is Persona. Persona 5 Royal. Just saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our initial descent into Hawaii. We ask that you please return to your seats and ensure that your seatbelts are safely.
You know, I would love to go to Hawaii myself. The furthest I've been to in any place ever is from Maryland to Maine.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I have no idea though.
Awkward.
Hawaii! I love it. The tropical air.
Hi, aloha. You can find your buses that way.
Damn, you speak Japanese?
More awkward dialogue.
Oh, I see it! The diamond thing! Oh man! The ocean is so blue!
Gotta say, this place is looking pretty damn awesome. And I bet it looks even better in real life. Definitely one of those places I want to go to before I die. Along with Japan. Tokyo, Japan to be exact.
Yes, we're here! Hawaii!
I am so embarrassed.
Is this the smell of Hawaii? Actually, I've been wondering since the airport, but what is this smell?
Supposedly the lingering scent of carpet cleaner. It's coconut scented. Plus, I'd say the scent of plumeria for the lays are amplifying the tropical atmosphere here.
What are you, the king of random facts?
I'm the type that likes to look up stuff beforehand.
Like a smart person.
Tell me a cheap but good place to eat.
Do that after we figured out room assignments. We can't go out until we get our keys.
I want a room with this guy.
You belong to a different class, Sakamoto-kun.
can't?
It complicates roll call.
Everyone butts you out after all. I bet there aren't many people who'd be okay rooming with you.
Shut up! We both stick out like a sore thumb, you know.
Takamaki-san, have you decided on which room to stay in?
No, not yet.
In that case, how about rooming with me?
And if it's okay with you, do you want to walk around together once we're free to go about? We've never gone overseas before, so we thought it'd be reassuring if we had someone who knows English.
Oh, sure, of course. Well, see you guys later.
Oh, come on, can you just hurry up and make your decision?
Oh, then is it okay if I room with you?
Sure, that's fine with me.
It's decided then.
Anyway, don't do anything stupid, okay? This isn't Japan, you know.
It's true. Whenever you're in a different country, you have to apply.
So this is Waikiki.
Well, there sure are a ton of people here. And a lot of tall buildings like hotels.
It's a little too clean here. Feels like an artificial resort.
Still, look how clear the ocean is. The palm trees definitely give off a tropical vibe, too.
Well, better than Florida.
Ron was pretty impressive, but compared to the foreign ladies? Nah.
Then stop looking!
You think so too, don't you? Like, these ladies are massive unlike the girls in Japan.
They're not really my type.
You like them slim, huh?
Moving on. Take a look over there. Isn't that Diamond Head?
Oh, I saw it from the bus too! But why is it called that? Are diamonds a local product?
Wouldn't it say online?
Ah, there we go. Wait, people long ago mistook volcanic rock for it? The F?
Might as well look up recommended places in Waikiki too. Oh, right. I wanted to eat pancakes.
Delicious pancakes.
Are there any online recommendations of scenic spots?
We should check for cheap and popular restaurants then.
Hey, we're on our phones and chatting. This is no different from when we're in Japan.
Even if we're overseas, we can see all the news in Japan if we got our phones. It's like, this ain't what I was expecting.
We should do something that's more Hawaii-like.
What's Hawaii like?
Hula dancing?
I ain't down for that.
That's fair.
We can finally take a breather. Oh, by the way, you know how the polls for the fan site rankings started, right?
Yeah.
It's been really lively, huh? I'm the one who made the website, but even I'm surprised. I can't believe I'm part of such a huge thing. I'm so glad I've been rooting for the Phantom Thieves. On the contrary, did you hear about Akechi, that detective against the thieves? The good-looking one. His popularity plummeted after Medjed was dealt with. Supposedly his official blog's up in flames. He posed as some hero of justice, but that's what he gets for not seeing eye to eye with them. To be blunt, I can't focus on this trip. I keep thinking about the Phantom Thieves. Don't you think about them too?
Let's just go to sleep.
You sure are calm. Something this amazing rarely happens, you know? But then again, I think I'm feeling a bit tired too. Let's go to bed. Good night.
Good night, Morgana 2. Ah! Guy. Don't get me wrong, he's not that bad.
Man, it's nothing but Japanese people around here. I thought we were gonna be getting alohas coming from all directions and stuff.
It costs money to enjoy that atmosphere, you know? There's not much we can do as students.
I guess it's the same no matter where we go.
Hey, what's with the low energy, Makoto?
I just had to listen to the taxi driver complain for 30 minutes straight. I'm used to dealing with students' troubles, but I never expected to have to do it overseas as well.
That must have sucked.
We should be doing some more exciting stuff. I mean, we're in freaking Hawaii, for God's sake.
Isn't the school supposed to plan stuff? I want to go diving!
It seems there wasn't enough time to come up with any kind of coordinated travel plan. That lack of coordination is what led to them using students as chaperones as well.
By the way, you're rooming with Mishima, right? How is it? Anything interesting?
It's all fan site all the time. He just won't shut up about it.
Even in Hawaii?
Fan site? You know, I do hear people talking about the Phantom Thieves every so often.
Are they really mentioning us?
I think so. We've already made our international debut. Man, just talking about that makes me want to go back to Japan so bad.
You really have no chill.
Come on, let's try and forget about those things for now.
But people are waiting for us to fix society. We don't got time to be relaxing over here.
Hello there, Yusuke.
Right, Yusuke? Wait, what the hell?
Yeah, good reaction.
Overseas travel provides a great opportunity for new insight. I'd prefer we stay here a bit longer.
What are you doing here?
Good question.
Wasn't your school supposed to be going to Los Angeles?
Apparently, they couldn't land the plane due to a terrible storm brewing on the west coast. There were no signs of it letting up, so our destination was changed on the spot to Hawaii.
Did you just bring rain wherever you go?
Could it be that what happened at the fireworks festival was his fault as well?
So in other words, Yusuke is a member of the Schleprock family, bringing rain wherever he goes.
Don't go bringing any storms here, you got that?
I'll do my best.
By the way, there's nothing planned after this. What are you all gonna do?
Oh yeah, I still gotta buy souvenirs. My mom asked me to grab some stuff for her.
I totally forgot about that. We need to pick things up for Futaba and Morgana, too.
I was hoping to do some shopping myself.
Then it's settled. I wonder what Morgana would want.
Pretty sure he would want some fish.
It's totally the same even out of Japan.
Huh. I didn't realize Big Bang Burger was in Hawaii, too.
Yeah, it's been getting real popular in Japan lately. I guess I wanted to branch out.
Now that you mention it, I read a news article recently about the success of Okumura Foods.
Ah, yes. The company that owns Big Bang Burger.
Okumura? Ain't that the guy who's at the top of the fan site rankings?
Is that true?
I guarantee it. I don't make mistakes about that kind of stuff.
You're amazing.
Right?
What's the matter?
Oh, it's probably nothing. Just a rumor I heard about Okumura Foods.
And what would that rumor be?
Supposedly, all of their overseas competition has mysteriously pulled out.
Oof.
Never mind. I'm surely just overthinking things. Sis's habits seem to be rubbing off on me.
Hey, why don't we take a pic together? You know, so we can remember the trip and all.
Ooh, good idea!
Let's do it. I can take the photo.
Are you sure you don't want to be in it? Thanks.
I only ask that you ensure the composition is well balanced.
Ugh, can you not worry about that stuff for 1 second?
Go for it.
Smile. Looking good. Love the contrast.
Time to spare, right? Where to next?
There's a convenience store down by the beach. How about there?
That sounds lovely. I would quite like a short rest.
All right, let's head over there.
Huh. Don't you think the food around here is kind of salty?
You might be right. Oh, shoot.
What's wrong?
Forgot my sunscreen. I'm going to go buy another bottle at the convenience store.
I'll go with you.
I guess we will need to wait for them to come back.
I'm so bored. By the way, you think we're the thieves everyone here's been going on about? It'd be pretty freaking crazy if that was true, huh?
So crazy.
I had not heard of such rumors. It sounds wonderful. But we are already here, so why don't we confirm if that is the case?
Oh, good idea. Let's try asking around while we wait for Autumn Makoto.
Excuse me. Funny enough, this is the only gameplay segment that you get for the entire trip in Hawaii. Just saying. Enjoy it while it lasts. It's short. Like, so damn short. Oh, I've heard of the Phantom Thieves. In fact, I'm a big fan. It's so awesome how they kick the bad guys' asses. I wonder how they steal hearts. He actually seems to be quite knowledgeable. Damn, it's crazy how many people know about us. This is freaking awesome. Indeed it is. Phantom Thieves? Oh, like the ones from Japan? Ooh. I read about them in a news article recently. What of it? That's actually all I wanted to know. Thanks. What else we got? Phantom Thieves? I never heard of them. You kids are from Japan, right? Are these Phantom Thieves special people like samurai or geisha? Or geisha? I probably mispronounced it horribly both ways. Regardless, I can't say Japanese or Chinese names worth a damn. I suppose that understanding isn't necessarily incorrect for someone from a foreign country. Oh, hello there.
Hey, ain't she kind of cute? Maybe we should ask her some questions too.
She's from our class, you dimwit.
Free time is almost up. Shouldn't you be heading back soon?
Are you a Shujin student?
That's right. By the way, your blonde friends seem very excited on the airplane coming here.
Hey, you're that girl we saw watering the plants.
Sorry to surprise you. I'm another third year who was asked to come chaperone this trip. I accepted the task to take my mind off of things, but I wasn't sure how to spend my free time.
We're here!
I think I should be going. See you.
See you later.
Sorry, were you waiting long?
That girl you were talking to just now, do you know her?
No, that was my first interaction with her. She said she was a third year, same as you, Makoto.
I've never really spoken to her, though. It looks like our free time is over. Let's head back to the hotel.
Okay. Well, it was still fun hanging out regardless.
What am I doing? I feel like such an idiot for getting psyched for this. Then again, we are on a trip, so...
Excuse me, Miss Kawakami? About the post-beach plans. Did I find you at a bad time?
Not at all. What's the matter?
Nice.
Found it. One after another, too. What did you find? Still working, can't tell you. She can handle this without me. Ooh, so much. All I'm good for is driving them around in Mementos. I'm basically useless.
You are not useless.
Your mumbling's distracting me. If you got something to say, just spit it out. It's nothing. What were you saying? Let me go! You feel so nice. I do not! So smooth and silky. It's kind of hard to believe fur this soft belongs to a human. Don't make me say it again. I'm a human!
Sure you are.
Is he assuming that? I had the wrong assumptions about my mom for the longest time. It's not the same. I understand myself better than anyone. That's true.
Oh boy.
There are even more posts now. Oh, wow. The president of a company called Okumura Foods is rising very quickly up the rankings.
You're looking now? We're on a trip, you know.
You can't let this chance pass you by. It's rumored that Okumura Foods exploits their employees. Stuff like underpaying staff to reduce labor costs. That's how they have so many stores.
What's up?
Oh, hey, Ryuji.
Yo. Why are you here?
Good question.
Just hear me out. The guy I'm rooming with went and brought his girlfriend back to the room. It felt totally awkward staying in there with him. I'm just gonna sleep here tonight.
Even though there are only 2 beds? Coming! Takamaki?
The girl I was sharing a room with took off to her boyfriend's room.
I know that feeling.
And she took the key. I stepped outside for just a second and the auto lock kicked in. I can't get back in my room.
That's a big annoying flaw.
Mine even over here?
Ever since the MedJet case, many people from overseas have been accessing the website. Isn't it crazy? The Phantom Thieves are finally making their worldwide debut. What should I do about overseas requests?
I don't think we're the ones you should ask about that.
They took down MedJet. I wonder who they'll bring justice to next. It's not just Japan anymore. The whole world's waiting to see the Phantom Thieves' next move.
That reminds me, what time is it?
So sleepy.
So sleepy o'clock.
You think this could be that jet lag thing?
It'll be too much hassle for me to go anywhere else. I'll just sleep in here tonight.
Wait, what? I don't know if that's a good idea.
You should go back.
I won't go back.
You heard her.
Alright.
There are only 2 beds. Even if someone sleeps on the sofa.
One of us is gonna have to sleep on the floor. So who's that gonna be? Oh, hey, playing cards. Why don't we use these to decide?
Okay.
Yes! What? I'm all the way in Hawaii, and I'm stuck sleeping on the floor. Hey, where'd Mishima go?
He's in the bathroom.
Figured as much.
Been in there a while?
The school trip. Shiho was really looking forward to this. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. But it's already been almost 6 months since then, hasn't it? This all feels so strange.
Right? Hard to believe the rowdy kids at school are now famous all over the world.
Don't you think we still have a lot to learn about each other, though? You know, things like what kind of people we like. So, time to come clean, Ryuji.
Me? Well, she's gotta have a good personality. I'm okay with anyone who's modest and nice.
What about if 2 girls with equally good personalities confess to you at the same time?
If they're equally nice, then it'd have to be the one with the hotter bod.
So looks are what's most important to you. What?
Eh.
Your first answer was just superficial. The second answer was your true beliefs. Huh. So you really are that kind of guy.
That ain't fair!
What about you? Come on, spill the beans. What kind of girl is your type?
That's a very, very good question. Honestly, it would be someone who's really smart.
Wait, are you talking about her? Well, we answered honestly. It's your turn next. So, what kind of guy do you... So, what kind of guy do you...
That doesn't sound good.
Indeed.
You know, wasn't he drinking the tap water earlier? That's like the one thing you're not supposed to do when you're out of the country.
It's true. Never drink tap water outside of your country.
No, I believe that is a wise decision. Though it was some third-rate tabloids article, unnecessary information was leaked after all. Besides, his investigation of the Phantom Thieves showed no progress since then. Yes, there's a possibility that he'll betray us out of spite since he was let go.
Oh dear.
Well then, we'll make it so that it was a heart attack. As usual, he'll be left to deal with the... Oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. Well played, sir. It no longer matters if we deal with one or two of those connected to us.
Well, that's definitely not good. What's also not good? My green screen kind of freaking out again. Let me see if I can fix it real quick before we move on. Now, shall we? I think I just need to readjust a property over here in the camera controls. Readjust. There we go. Perfect. That is a lot better looking. No more fuzziness. For now.
Our trip is almost over. By tomorrow night, we'll be in the airplane heading home.
Damn it! This isn't how stuff was supposed to go.
What do you mean?
We ended up walking around, same as we always do in Japan. I mean, we even ate at a freaking Big Bang Burger. It's like we never left!
Wine all you'd like, but that's what the trip was supposed to be.
Weren't some other guys getting all cozy with their girlfriends or some shit?
I think?
And that's it! That's what this trip is missing! Come on, we totally gotta get moving during our free time in the afternoon.
What are we going to do?
Make a once-in-a-lifetime summer memory! Hawaii's famous for its beaches, and, you know, what happens in Hawaii stays in Hawaii. We can get some girls' numbers during the day, then sneak away to them at night. You in or what?
Me too?
It'll be great! Neither of us have girlfriends who'd get mad about it either.
I guess it's true, but...
Come on, I know you're acting all cool, but you're totally coming with. No question about it. Ooh, you get a message? Who could that be? Actually, you don't gotta answer that. It might be something about you-know-what. Come on, Mishima, let's go.
Wait, what just happened? It's only going to be the two of us, Sakamoto?
Don't give me that look. We're going to Waikiki. Try and get a little more excited.
Man...
Could that have been a Phantom Thieves message? I should check it when nobody else is around. Sounds like a good idea, you never know. Let's see. I'd love to go for a walk on the beach. We're in Hawaii after all. I can finally take a break from my job too. If you don't have any plans, would you like to take a walk with me? Looks like I've received some messages. And depending on how close you are with the confidant quest line between your teammates and one other person, you might get several messages or just one message from one individual or just no messages at all. And basically all the messages are essentially the same. I heard that Shujin is here in Hawaii, so I wanted to say hi. My school is giving us some free time to do as we please. Care to walk along the beach? It might help with new moves. Let's see, what else? What was that message earlier? Was it from Futaba? Wait, don't tell me. Was it a girl? Come on, you gotta make memories with us instead. We bombed down on that beach in Japan after all. This is my last moment of free time. Who should I spend it with? So, we can choose to hang out with Makoto, Hifumi, or hang out with Ryuji and Mishima. And if you choose to hang out with one of these girls, then you'll be able to gain some additional confidant points with them and be able to level up their confidants a little bit more quickly. In other words, you'll gain more points, and the next time you see them in Japan, you'll more than likely be able to level them up again. So, that's honestly pretty damn good. I think, but don't quote me on this, but if you manage to max out Kawakami's questline, you'll actually be able to get an additional message from her. But if you don't max it out, then you don't get the message. In other words, you can kind of date the teacher here. It's kind of weird, especially considering where we are. But even so, I'm just saying, if you maxed out Kawakami's confidant, then you can hang out with her too if you manage to max it out here. But since I haven't been able to do so, and really it's kind of difficult to do so anyway unless you dedicate all your time to her, and all your money as well, yeah, it might not even be worth it in the end, but that's just me. But anyway, as far as whom we're going to hang out with, how about we hang out with Hifumi? Yeah, let's take a stroll. Oh, I'm so happy! Okay, I'll be waiting in my swimsuit. Ooh, things are about to get real spicy in Hawaii. We're meeting at the beach. I should hurry and change into my swimsuit.
I didn't expect to see you here. It's quite a nice surprise.
It seems like Hifumi has been waiting for me here.
Do I look strange in this? Perhaps I should go change.
It is a beach after all. You look great.
I'm happy to hear that. Shall we take a walk? Oh, looks like they sell shrimp. Shrimp are symbolic of living a long life. Shall we have some?
Sure, I'd like to try some.
I wonder how they'll taste.
You two from Japan?
Yes.
How about them Phantom Thieves, huh? The guys that steal hearts.
You've heard about the Phantom Thieves?
Heard about it on the news. They're all the rage in Japan, yeah? Say, if you run into them, tell them I say hello.
Also, same voice actor as one of the shadows whom we fought in Mementos earlier. The same voice actor who voices Might Guy from Naruto, in the English dub anyway. Obviously I'm not talking about Japanese here, just saying.
And ask him to change people's hearts so everyone loves shrimp.
Sure.
The owner gave us a helping pile of extra shrimp. Or a heaping pile.
Quite pungent.
We gazed out over the ocean while we enjoyed the delicate flavors of a foreign country.
It's so beautiful. This is a refreshing break from staring at a shogi board all day long. I feel as if I'll be able to come up with some great new moves once I return home. Were you bored spending time with me? We would have had a more enjoyable time if I had made better conversation.
Oh, you're fine the way you are. I had fun.
You are always so kind. This is for you. I would be delighted if you remembered this day.
Ooh, auto charm. Nice. It looks like a turtle. Something about the transparent stone reminds me of Hifumi.
If only we went to the same school.
We'll see each other again.
Yes, I'd like that. The sun is about to set. We should start heading back.
Just a little longer.
Yes.
The two of us baked in the stunning Hawaiian sunset. Just me and Hifumi.
It was terrible getting dragged around by Sakamoto all day. Do you think I'll have to go through this on future school events as well?
It's a definite possibility.
Yikes. I don't know. It's fun hanging out with Sakamoto, but he might be too different from me. Is getting a girlfriend my only way out of this situation? Well, anyway, we need to wake up early tomorrow. Let's get some sleep, okay?
Okay. I wonder how early we're talking. Hey, we're still open for business. Get that cat upstairs. It's not like anyone's coming in anyway. Plus, if someone does come, you can always tell them it's a cat cafe. You know, that line's not gonna work. Excuse me. What did I tell you? Get that cat out of here! Also, this is another scene that was originally fully voiced, but due to rewrites and all that, the voice actors were not brought in to record the new lines. So in other words, the voice lines that were previously recorded go unused. So that's kind of sad. But they're still within the game's files. Oh no, please, there's no need. I'm sorry. Wait a sec. I was told that Kazooie-kun is lodging at a cafe. And I just happened to be passing by, so... I see. You teach at a school, huh? Not really. I'm just a counselor. Well, in any case, I apologize for the cat. Normally, he stays upstairs. It's fine by me. I love animals. They don't seem to share the sentiment, though. The heck's he doing here? Banjo's off on his little trip. No clue. He's just some alien-level stranger to me.
Say.
You talk with your cat? That's so neat. Sorry, did I frighten you? My apologies. I just found it impressive is all. Sorry about the cold shoulder over there. Just take the cat upstairs, okay? I'll call you back down when it's all clear. Come on, Futaba. We'll just be in the way down here. Let's go. That book! Oh, this? It's on a subject called cognitive science. Any interest? What? I'm sorry, but you need to leave. Don't worry about the bill. Huh? I'm so sorry. If there was anything The cafe's now closed. I'll have to ask you to... Sojiro!
I'm okay.
He stays! What good is driving your few customers away gonna do you anyhow? Futaba. So, that book, is it what you teach, sir? I mean, mister? Huh? Well, no, not at all. I'm not a teacher. What's it for, then? It's just a personal interest of mine. I've been studying it for years now. It's difficult to grasp at times, but it's quite useful. Fun to study, too. It's fun?
Yeah.
Well, of course. It's a wonderful division of science that can help many people. That makes it pretty fun, right? Yep, Mom thought the exact same thing. Mom? Her mother studied it too. What I don't get is why you're studying something like that, though. Well, you are a high school counselor, right? I guess it does make sense being related to your field and all. Your mom thought that too, huh? She sounds like a wonderful woman. Hell yeah, my mom owned. She loved me so much. Past tense, huh? I see.
Right.
Well, I'm sure she'd be very proud. Come on, Mona, let's go. Off to a menless room.
Hey, wait!
Sorry about that. Would you care for another? Thank you. Your coffee truly is amazing. Thanks. Man, things sure are changing around here. So, like I said, that is a pretty serious and significant rewrite in that particular scene. Probably the most significant out of all of Dr. Maruki's counseling sessions. In fact, it's really interesting that there is a YouTube video up where it goes over all the unused, fully voiced counseling sessions for everyone in the game, including future party members, with the exception of 2, which we'll get into later. But for now, let's continue.
School trip is finally coming to a close. I never thought I would have the chance to go on one this year as well.
Barely even felt like I was out of the country, though.
Even Yusuke showed up.
I'm simply glad the storm didn't make its way over here.
It may not have been the most exciting trip, but we still had a good time.
Honestly, though, I'm thankful we didn't have to deal with the storm. They truly are dreadful.
So, what did you end up doing yesterday? You keeping secrets from me? That's against the bro code.
I went to the beach.
What, by yourself? No way I'm gonna believe that.
The desperation in your face is quite unbecoming, Ryuji.
That's enough, you guys.
It felt like this trip went by in a flash. I'm not sure if I want to go home or stay here longer at this point.
Hey, why don't we shop for souvenirs together before it's time to go?
Ooh, count me in.
Allow me to join you as well, although I have no funds for souvenirs.
You're going to be able to get back to Japan, right?
I have some cash to spare. So if you need another ticket, there you go.
What do you think Morgana and Futaba would like?
The traditional souvenir from Hawaii is usually chocolate. Oh, but Morgana can't eat chocolate.
True.
Well, he tells us that he's not a cat, so maybe it's fine?
It's not.
If we're gonna get him souvenirs, we gotta pick stuff they'll really wig out over.
Why don't we split up and look around then?
Look, they have coffee with butter in it. Do you think it tastes good?
There's acai powder over here.
Doesn't it feel like you could just spend forever at places like these?
I know what you mean.
We've come all the way to Hawaii. I think it'd be best for our gifts to focus on impact rather than taste.
Oh, well said. In that case, let's find something we wouldn't buy ourselves, but we'd be happy to get as a gift. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, this is Futaba and Morgana we're talking about. Their standards for happiness are way too high. Yusuke, you find something?
An hourglass that measures 3-minute increments.
Why?
Well, Futaba loves instant yakisoba. It brilliantly meets the requirements of an item I wouldn't buy for myself, but would please me to receive.
But can't you just buy one of those in Japan? Oh crap, we're almost out of time. Okay, Yusuke and I will find Futaba's souvenir and we'll leave Morgana's to you.
Alright. Something Morgana would like. I feel like someone's staring at me from behind.
Hello? Senpai!
Well, hello there. How you doing? Also, this is kind of a weird scene that doesn't make a whole lot of sense with the English dub. Why? Because what Kasumi actually says in Japanese is konnichi wa. No, seriously, that is what she says in Japanese. Konnichiwa means hello. Aloha.
That's a much more appropriate greeting. Aloha!
Huh? Who's that?
Find anything suitable?
Hmm? That girl.
Ah, sorry to be a bother. I'm Yoshizawa, a first year. It's nice meeting you all.
Oh, you're that gymnast.
Yes, that's right. Our club's here at a training camp to get ready for the next big meet, and I just happened to find him.
The last meet was only a short while ago, though. You're already training for the next one? You seem to be making quite the effort.
Well, I absolutely have to get the results I'm looking for at the next competition. The team's been training with a famous coach who lives here on the island. He's working us especially hard. We end up in tears almost every day.
Your dedication to training even when overseas is admirable. We should all learn from your example.
Yep.
True that.
Good luck at the next meet. We're all rooting for you.
Thank you. Your kind words may be what keeps me from crying today.
Hey, it's fine if you do cry, though. You know what they say? What doesn't thrill ya makes you stronger.
You mean
I
kill.
almost forgot we're out of time here. Well, I'm gonna go pay for my stuff.
Ooh, I ought to do that too. See you later, Yoshizawa-san.
Yes, it was nice meeting you all. Your friends seem like a fun bunch.
They are. Why don't you join us? They're great.
I think so too. Well, I know I'm going to win for sure this time. I'll prove to everyone what I'm made of.
What's that?
Considering the rank I got last time, though, I also got this souvenir as a sort of insurance.
A good luck charm?
I bought it earlier today at this branch of a Japanese shrine here in Hawaii. I always used to buy some kind of charm before a big competition. My sister was even more stringent with her own superstitions. The thing is, I forgot to pick one up before the last meet. I'll be fine now, though. I just know it. I should probably get going. I almost forgot that I still need to pick up souvenirs for my family. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll see you later, alright?
Alright, see you later, Kasumi. I gotta say, that was definitely a very fun little trip. Sure, it was kind of slow, but it is what it is. Not a big deal. Meanwhile...
That's why there was no need for you to have angered our director right then. But still, he would have eventually shut up if you just not have. I guess you got a point.
Uh-oh. Why did he stop? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Oof. Well, he just had a mental shutdown. And it's kind of surprising to see that the police are literally doing absolutely nothing. Why are they just standing there? Why don't they rush to the man's aid? Instead, he's won a free trip to the Shadow Realm. And I am not kidding. Oof. And this is why people want to go to Japan, so they could be sent to another world. That's a joke, by the way. Don't do that.
Yo, welcome back. You get tanned a bit?
How was Hawaii?
It was fun.
I'm glad I paid for your travel expenses then.
Well, you guys were off having fun. Things here have gotten a bit more complicated.
So I've heard the surprisingly hot items at the moment are masks and calling cards.
Here's a graph of the profits for stores handling these items.
Double from last year. Phantom Thief goods seem to be in especially high demand.
I didn't know they sold that kind of stuff.
Should we try too? I mean, selling Phantom Thief merchandise?
Like Phantom Thief curry?
Maybe I'll toss some dry ice on the side, you know? Give it that phantom-y effect. I'm just joking, alright?
I wonder how our guests consider this recent phenomenon.
What do you think, Akechi-kun?
Well...
There he is, the anti-thief detective. I hope he slips up and self-destructs.
I can sense some chivalry behind their actions. They are clever to take the silent resentments of the public into account and relieve them. I believe that may be the secret to their popularity.
Well, this is surprising. Your stance seems to have softened.
This doesn't change the fact that they are dangerous. However... No, I shouldn't say anymore.
Come on, you can say it.
Oh no, I won't be falling for that. I've learned my lesson after the previous backfire.
These thieves are more popular than the police or politicians. What's the world coming to?
Rude.
What are you so angry about? Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Take care of any customers that show up.
finished the analysis. You know, of the data. Wanna meet now?
Sure. Although...
Seriously? Jet lag? Fine then. Tomorrow.
Okay, that's fine. To be fair, I've never actually flown on a plane myself, and I do have a bit of a fear of heights. So if I ever go anywhere via a plane, it's going to be an interesting experience. What is that? That's so cool! A Phantom Thieves stamp. Isn't that awesome? Who do you think the Phantom Thieves will target next? I wonder. I'm really excited to find out. I don't care who it is. Just do it already. Hey, got a minute? You look sleepy. Indeed, but I can make time for you. Trust me. Attention, all you jet-lagged. Someone from Shujin came to LeBlanc yesterday. What? Who? He had messy hair and glasses. I don't know. Just sounds like Banjo to me. Oh, that's right. Marky did stop by. Was his name Marky? I think so. Dr. Marky, the counselor. He said he was studying cognitive science. He's in that field too? You don't think he's connected to the incident with Futaba's mother? Oh no, I didn't get that vibe from him. He seemed actually interested in cognitive science. It wasn't like he was just using it. You two got talking then? A little. He seemed nice. For a stranger to connect with Futaba is no easy feat. He must have quite a talent for this. I'm not sure talent is the word for it, but yeah, he's cool. What? You want to get him to counsel you too? I see no point in having my heart probed by an utter stranger. Truth, man. Still, I am curious as to how he managed to negate Futaba's usual retinence. I don't know. We just talked normally. But he's such a good listener, right? Maybe you ended up talking more than usual. So it's true. He does have some extraordinary effect. Surely he must have some greater insight, the better to espy the innermost truths of the heart. Holy shit! This dude has ESP! SB. To see or perceive. Makoto, is there any way you could arrange for me to meet him? What? Me? You want to meet him that badly? Please, I feel there is something here I must confirm for myself. Well, I can't make anything happen instantly, but I'll see what I can do. My sincerest thanks. I'm looking forward to finally meeting him. Let's talk some other time. You should go to sleep for tonight, though. You look exhausted. I know what you mean. Ooh, what's this? I'm posting a photo I took in Hawaii. Wow, that's actually a pretty nice photo. The hibiscus. Truly a flavor of singular beauty. The vivid color complements the water, too. Right? Too bad Ryuji had to ruin the shot. Dude, get real. A guy can't wear a flower in his hair. It's weird. I don't know. The guy next to you wears it like a champ. Oh, come on. Oh, one more to share. Nice. The heck is that? It's intense. Not my style, though. If you're going to be that rude about it, I'm not lending it to you. Wait, you actually bought that thing? Yes, for sketching purposes. You're kidding. Did you seriously have the cash for that? When I showed him how much money I had, they lowered the price. Truly a land of generosity. Wow, that's like a max level haggling maneuver. Who do you think you are, Hagginator? For real, man, I wish I'd gotten a price cut. It was nothing of the sort. I simply expressed my passion to to them. Language barriers are surprisingly easy to break through as long as you can convey your feelings. I don't know about that. That sounds kind of iffy. Well, for now, let's go ahead and, Actually, there's something I want to talk to you about. Never mind. You should probably get some rest. Don't worry, it's nothing important. If you say so.
Hey, sis.
You just got back from your trip and you're already studying? How diligent.
I have souvenirs for you.
The principal of Shujin Academy has passed away.
Ooh.
He suddenly stopped while crossing the road and was struck by a large vehicle, death by external trauma. They say suicide seems to be a strong possibility.
Principal Kobayakawa committed suicide?
But would someone about to kill themselves try to go to the police station? He even used a taxi to get there.
Do you mean this might be another incident?
Even if he had a sudden shift in his state of mind, it's still unnatural. I can only suspect that he had a change of heart.
Are you saying he was targeted by the Phantom Thieves? But that's impossible!
How are you so certain?
Well, in prior cases, the changes of heart seem to be done to make people confess their crimes. It's hard to explain, but this incident seems contradictory to their usual modus operandi.
Did Principal Kobayakawa seem any different to you lately?
I don't really know. He rarely contacted the students, after all.
I see. Could something have happened during the school trip? Oh, you're studying. I'm sorry to bother you.
Not at all. Thanks for telling us this info.
Makoto? Never mind. It's nothing. Just don't get dragged into trouble, okay?
This is bad. I'd better tell the others.
Agreed. This is definitely really bad news. That's for sure. It's our first time at school in a while. I'm so sleepy. You over your jet lag? I am. You? Also, if you're wondering what I just did, I just opened my curtain back up. So, there you go. For real? That was quick. Oh yeah, never mind that. Did you know about this? The Phantom Thieves are popular now. I was surprised when we got back to Japan. People are actually paying attention to who we're gonna target next. Ain't that amazing? I'm getting really psyched. This is where we work hard. Let's do something big again and surprise the world. Indeed. Good morning, Kazui-senpai and Sakamoto-senpai, correct? Oh, morning. You're back today too, huh? Yes, it's good to see you both. May I join you two on the way to school? I want to talk a bit more about the trip, and I want to hear all of your stories from Hawaii. You got it. Should I start with all the heroic stuff me and this dude did for the people in Hawaii?
Yes.
Yeah. That sounds great. Huh? What about class? There's another urgent assembly? Isn't it true he died? He was really taking some heat. What's happening to the school? Are we cursed? Well, whatever it is, it's not good.
This has to be about you-know-what, right? With the principal.
We will now begin the emergency morning assembly. As many of you may already know, Principal Kobayakawa passed away yesterday.
I wonder if that suicide rumor's for real. It happened in front of the police station, didn't it? I think I was passing through there at the time.
The principal had been working hard to restore peace ever since the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. He only wished for everyone to be able to lead a normal school life. because of that love?
Love? Bullshit, he was covering something up. Everyone's been talking about it.
Maybe it wasn't suicide. Do you think the Phantom Thieves took him down?
The Phantom Thieves? Do they kill people?
I mean, Kamoshida did say he was gonna kill himself to make up for everything he did.
That would be amazing. Either way, it serves that principle right.
Oof. No.
Oh no! We didn't do jack shit!
Are people gonna blame us for this too?
I would like to see everyone live up to our late principal's wishes as proud Shujin students, and...
Yeah, things are starting to go downhill quite fast. And not in a good way either, just an FYI.
I had noticed traces of tampering. Does that mean you truly took the data from my laptop? No matter how I think about it, that would have been impossible unless Makoto was helping you. But she would never do something so foolish. And is it true that you were completely uninvolved with the Kobayakawa case?
It's true.
What does this mean? But I suppose targeting someone at Shujin again and actually taking their life would be nonsensical.
That's right.
I have no reason to believe everything you've said. However, it seems you aren't the type of person who would lie just to protect themselves. I will acknowledge what I must. It's more efficient that way.
Feel like my bond with Sai is growing deeper. Cool. That's good to see.
In any case, let's move on to the topic at hand. If you saw my investigation data, you would have had the same suspicions I did about Okumura. And if you looked into his palace, you should have seen the answer to those suspicions. Tell me, what did the Phantom Thieves do to Okumura? What did you learn from him? Why did it turn out as it did? I need you to tell me everything.
Like I said, we're about to head into what is considered to be the worst arc in the entire game. And this whole trip to Hawaii, this is all just a setup for things to come.
Before we talk about the data we got from Sis, we need to discuss the incident with the principal.
People are already talking about it online.
Nobody's saying it's because of the Phantom Thieves. So far.
People think he did it because that tabloid exposed how he was covering up Kamoshida's abuses.
Could it be that we're responsible for Principal Kobayakawa's suicide? If we hadn't changed Kamoshida's heart, maybe this never would have happened.
But then Kamoshida would have kept doing what he did if we didn't go and take him down.
There's a lot of opinions online. It's only natural that he died. Covering up crimes is wrong.
The comments I've seen are similar as well. Only the Phantom Thieves are on our side. I wish the Phantom Thieves would take down the police and the politicians of this country.
Oof, talk about an extremist.
The news. There's even Phantom Thieves merchandise now. I never expected we'd end up such a big deal.
It seems like the public would rather believe in us than in the adults. People are trying to get the Phantom Thieves to solve societal problems, not just personal ones.
This is kinda scary.
It really is.
Are we really doing the right thing?
I mean, the principal was covering stuff up, right? I guess he got what was coming to him.
Whoa, guys, let's get back on topic. Weren't we going to discuss the data we obtained from Nijima?
You tell them, Minari.
Why me? First, Prosecutor Nijima has been looking into the continued cases of people suddenly collapsing. It seems she is searching for a common thread to tie them all together. Some parts seem to be speculation, but she has cited a beneficiary of the majority of these incidents. The corporation Okumura Foods. More prominently, its CEO, Kunikazu Okumura.
Okumura? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
From Big Bang Burger.
Big Bang Burger? For real?
You know, they only got famous sometime in the past few years. They even had a branch in Hawaii.
It says here they benefited both from scandals and the resignations of their competitors' executives.
That would seem to be the case. This is too suspicious, though. Only one CEO is profiting from these seemingly accidental incidents. I think it's natural to suspect he's intentionally causing them. I get that, but still... We have even more evidence than that. Tell them, Futaba.
I already tried putting Okumura's name in the nav. He has a palace for sure.
That settles it then. He's totally our next target.
That's right. Okumura is at the top of the rankings after all.
Hold on. That doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. If we jump into this too carelessly...
Funny enough, I'm actually with Yusuke on this one. It's best to approach things like this with caution. Considering the circumstances that led us up to this point, it's highly suspicious of how things are turning out. And, yeah, it's definitely a bit sussy if you catch my drift. And, no, we're not playing Among Us.
Beyond that, this Phantom Thieves fad is unsettling.
Agreed, 100%.
The excitement levels don't feel normal. We might want to let things calm down a bit first.
You too, On? You're just gonna go against what people want?
Huh? No, but...
For real?
Looks like we're not gonna agree today, then.
Sheesh, some team you are. What's with all the hesitation? I can't stand this. Even you, Ryuji. You just back down the second someone disagrees with you.
What?
I guess all you've been talking about is using the Phantom Thieves name to pick up girls anyway. Being hyped up because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
Hey, aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human. At the very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
You little...
That's enough, both of you!
I can take on some small-time target like Okumura on my own. Sorry, but it looks like I'll be getting the credit for solving the mental shutdown mystery.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable! I'm going to show you who the useless one actually is.
All right then, bring it on!
Ryuji, stop!
Looks like I don't belong here after all. Well, this is goodbye.
What's gotten into you? Calm down!
Morgana, wait!
See you.
I bet he's back in no time. Damn it!
I'm human. I have to be. Alright. I've managed by myself before, and I can do it again now. I just need to take down Okumura before those guys do. Huh? That kitty.
I can't believe this. The public believes in the justice of the Phantom Thieves. They have no interest in that principle.
I'm experiencing equal levels of frustration. My comments on TV turned everyone against me. Then again, I won't allow mere criticism to break my spirit so easily.
We won't keep letting ourselves be defeated either. My suspicion after the hackers case last month is now conviction thanks to the principal's death. The mental shutdown cases and the psychotic breakdowns are surely the Phantom Thieves' doing.
I remember the data you showed me about Okumura Foods. Is that the basis for these beliefs?
There have been frequent occurrences of mental shutdowns surrounding Okumura recently. If only there was a clear connection between him and the Phantom Thieves. Well, it would be problematic if there wasn't one.
So, you're jumping the gun here. You really told a man you would terminate his parental authority based purely on your speculation? I'm surprised you would say such a thing to the owner of a cafe you frequent.
It's all for the sake of the case.
You may have the backing of the SIU's director, But you've been far too aggressive, Sai-san. You're trespassing into police territory. Don't say nobody warned you if this becomes an issue later.
My superiors told me the same thing.
We first need to know what methods the Phantom Thieves are using. The police can't make a move unless that becomes apparent, after all.
This opponent can't be caught by following the rules. What need is there to stick to formalities?
So, you wish to ignore protocol in order to reform society. I hope you realize that's no different than what the Phantom Thieves are doing. It's a shame. Especially since we both want to capture the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns.
So, looks like we're not the only ones.
I'm really messed up.
Shall we dispose of it?
Leave it be. We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline.
Is this really impossible alone?
It almost is. Exactly.
I can't see who's there. Hester.
Oh dear. Looks like this young girl followed Morgana into the metaverse. Oh boy.
Hey, have you seen Morgana?
No, I'm worried.
Me too. I just kinda expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Oh, maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask.
Morgana's still not back. Huh? He hasn't come home yet? The food's still in his bowl. Do you think he really just took off like that? He's a cat, so it's possible he got into an accident. Does he really seem to be the type who'd go off and die on us like that, though? It's just been one day. Y'all are worrying too much. He's probably just off doing his own stuff. I mean, he used to live alone, remember? Just don't worry about it. I'm sure he'll come back if something happens.
Aren't they all being way too cold about this?
Agreed.
Oh well. Have a good day.
Thanks. I'll do my best. Hopefully we'll be able to power through the day, even though Mona's not on our side right now.
There's no one like the Phantom Thieves.
I don't buy that our principal's death was an accident. I think the Phantom Thieves killed him. You think the Phantom Thieves murdered him? Why? Think about Kamoshida's victims. The principal's just as guilty for keeping quiet about it all. People who take advantage of others for their own personal gain needs to disappear. In fact, we need a scumbag cleansing to purify the world. I'm not so sure about that. Yesterday, my wife threw out one of my books without asking me. The Okumura Way, and it was even signed. With his logical management skills, he revived his company that was on the verge of bankruptcy. He then started Big Bang Burger, a bold and creative venture. Okumura's words are a philosophy on life itself. How could she sell that on to a second-hand shop? But in times like these, getting one's mind to switch gears is key. Wouldn't you agree, Kazooie-kun? A second-hand shop is mostly meant for sale of goods and supporting charitable causes, but what does a pawn shop offer that a second-hand shop doesn't? That would be money loans and for collateral. Apparently.
Very good.
Correct. Thrift stores are comparatively less focused on money management, but larger businesses could donate unused stock to them and use them as a tax write-off that way. It takes incredible business acumen, whatever, to figure out how to be both profitable and charitable at once. I feel like I got a little smarter from being able to answer that question. just not the same feeling without Mona complimenting us here. I just remembered, there are rumors that President Okumura might be getting into politics. Is it true that the current administration is incompetent in a number... It is true that the current administration is incompetent in a number of ways. I would love to have a charitable man like him leading the country. I'm not so sure about that. Hey, come straight home once school's over, okay? Okay. Yay! Let's wait together in case Morgana comes home. I wonder what's up with Morgana, though. He should just hurry and come back. He really should. But alas, he's off doing his own thing.
Intruder, after them. Where did they go? We must find them.
Oh my.
Another one has been located. Be on guard. There are 2 of them. Divide and pursue.
Intruders discovered. Commencing pursuit protocol.
Oh boy.
Mona's still not home.
I'm sure he'll come back when he gets hungry.
On to our next story. Late last night, multiple glass windows were found shattered at the Okumura Foods corporate headquarters.
Hey, isn't that Okumura?
Other damages have also been reported, including the destruction of a statue depicting Mr. Okumura.
Wonder if someone's got a grudge against that guy.
However, there were no signs of a break-in. Identifying the culprit is expected to be difficult.
You think Mona charged in there by himself? It's possible. Yeah, he may not seem like it sometimes, but he's totally a capable cat when he wants to be. Either way, let's go to Okumura's palace tomorrow. I'll contact everyone. Looks like Sojiro wants in on this too. Morgana went into Okumura's palace? Is that true, Futaba? He did say he'd go alone. Does that mean he's in danger? The chances of that are highly likely. Yeah, we should all go in after him. The palace is most likely at their corporate headquarters. I'll look into it a little more. Alright, let's do it. We gotta look into those mental shutdown things too. I prefer a little more caution, but this is an emergency. Then we'll go tomorrow. Don't forget, everyone. And while Morgana is away, we can't do much of anything at all. We can't go out, we can't construct anything, we can't work out. A cat left paw prints in the dust. I'm worried about Morgana. So in other words, even though we can technically do this stuff, we're really worried about Morgana and his well-being. So, yeah, until we can get Mona back for sure, we can't really do much of anything other than just go home and go to sleep. Kind of like every speedrunner who speedruns this insane game ever. Anyway, yeah, we got a lot on our plates, and like I said, welcome to what is believed to be the worst arc in the entire game. And this is only the first part. Morgana goes missing. And the fun is only just beginning. So, yeah, we got a lot to unpack in the next session. So with that, folks, I bid you all adieu for today. This is General Snivy with the Persona 5 Royal Playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're going to go and rescue and just try to find Morgana and convince him to come back to us. Maybe we'll be able to talk something out with him. Who knows? I mean, he did say he felt like he was useless, and he feels like he doesn't belong here, but we all know that's not the truth at all in any sense of the word. Just saying, he does have a place here, in more ways than one. Hopefully in the next session we'll be able to convince him as such. Anyway, thank you all once again so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time.